and welcome everyone. My name is the Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the first episode of Sundjata, our last official two-sword campaign until the expansion comes out. Pretty hyped for that. Just saw the announcement today. It seems like there's going to be 2 new civs and 3 new official campaigns. Britain's one, and then one with the 2 new civilizations with this expansion. That's really, really cool. I didn't expect DE to come up with expansions so soon. But here we are. That's really nice. In any case, no particular achievements to go for this time. Let's go ahead and get started.
You asked me if I know the epic of Sundjata, the great founder of the Mali Empire? You were right not to seek out any ordinary storyteller. For I am Kuyate, Riot of the royal family. Listen well. And I will tell you of this man, Sundjata. Sundjata was born to the second wife of the king of the Mandinka people. For the first several years of his life, he could not stand upright. A blacksmith made a sturdy iron rod so that the boy might prop himself up on it. But even that broke beneath him. Then, Sundjata found a branch from the sacred baobab tree, and miraculously, he took his first steps. The king's first wife seethed with jealousy, however. She saw no reason for this feeble son of a second wife to take the throne over her own son. When the king died, she exiled Sundjata and his mother. They fled to faraway lands, but each kingdom feared the wrath of the Mandinka and would not take them. Only the Mema, far to the south, did not fear the Mandinka. They are a people of proud warriors, and among them, Sundjata learned how to hunt and fight. He left his disability behind and became as fierce and strong as a lion. Before long, he was ready to take back his rightful place on the throne. When he arrived, however, he found the Mandinka capital in flames.
You gotta love how, like, the African voice sounds. They got such, like, the African accent is such a nice storytelling accent to me. Really good job done by that voice actor there. Our main objectives here are Sundjata must survive and flee the city of Nyani and seek refuge elsewhere. Our hints tell us that the Malians are restricted to the castle age and a population limit of 75. No, such a small population limit. Nyani will no longer be your ally once it is conquered by the Soso. Attacking them, however, is not necessary to achieve victory. The African wildlife is an excellent source of food. Got it. Your scouts report that Sundjata is fleeing Nyani in orange, the capital of the Mali kingdom, and must find friends in the desert. The town of Kangaba, in yellow, lies west of Nyani across the Niger River. Pursuing Sundjata are the archers, skirmishers, and scout cavalry of the Soso scouts in red. Okay, so we have 4 factions here. Kangaba's probably going to be our friend, Nyani is going to be pretty much pointless, and Soso is probably going to be our main enemy here. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we are now on the new, or not the new, we are on the enhanced graphics that costs 16 gigabytes to install onto the computer. And for my previous videos, I have not been using the enhanced graphics simply because I wanted to have enough hard drive space to store a couple raw videos and process them and then upload them to YouTube. But now I feel like it's time to level up. It's time to use the enhanced graphics and give them a spin to see if they're any good. I don't plan on revisiting the past videos and uploading, like redoing the gameplay and doing high quality or enhanced quality versions of them. Since I do feel like the quality of those videos is still high enough. After all, on YouTube, they are still 1440p 60 FPS videos. But yeah, hopefully from here on out, we will be using HD graphics, and if this enhances the viewer experience, that's wonderful. Please do let me know if it does. So the unfortunate aspect of it is that actually while I was installing the graphics, I mistakenly deleted the raw recording for this level that I already had. I meant to delete the raw recording for the last level of Pachikuti because that was still sitting on my computer and taking up a lot of space and I didn't really need it anymore. But I accidentally deleted the raw recording for this level. So unfortunately, unlike the first recording, we will not be getting a blind playthrough, or not blind, I guess. Blind is the term that we don't want to use anymore because Twitch also removed it. We don't get a first look playthrough of the level from my perspective, at least, because I've already seen it. So that I'll never unsee it. So we're gonna be playing this a second time, this time with advanced graphics. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started.
Sundjata, you must flee the city. We will hold Sumanguru's men off as long as we can. Good luck, Sundjata. May your fate be better than ours.
Okay, sorry for that audio skip there. I had to click out and click back in real quick to minimize something. Alright, so this level is pretty straightforward. We don't want to spend our spearmen here. We actually want to have Sundjata fight the swordsman, have the knights clean up the scorpions. Then have the knights clean up that one swordsman as well. The goal here is to take minimal damage. Lovely. And the reason why we do it this way is because we want Sundjata to be able to heal back a little bit as we make our way to the west.
You are not alone on your journey. Our village is on the other side of the river. When we reach it, it is yours.
So a funny comment that I made when I originally played this is that the voice actor for that scout that we just heard the voice line from is not actually African. I believe he's just like 100% a white dude. And he did mention... I don't remember these enemies. Yeah, I actually don't remember these enemies. Anyway, he's actually just a... Oh my... Where are these guys coming from? Hello? I don't remember this from the first playthrough. Okay, well... hopefully that doesn't cripple us for later. I do know that there's more enemies falling up here. Yeah, he's just a white guy, and he did say that in the past this wasn't his best work. Let's fight on the hill. And this actually went significantly better for us in the first run through because there were fewer enemies. So I'm not sure where the extra enemies came from. Surely the graphics pack didn't add them. But that is going to make the next section of this map a lot harder. Now luckily for us we managed to escape, but last time I escaped with a bunch of units, and this time I don't have any units.
Please let us help you as best we can. Sumanguru scouts have an encampment south of here. We will help you destroy it.
Okay, so last time we had a bunch of units to help us. This time we don't. Because I didn't take that fight as well as I could have. Hilarious how in a blind playthrough I actually played better. Again, I'm saying blind because I'm used to the terminology. I apologize. I should be saying first look playthrough. That's just a product of gamer terminology, I suppose. But times change, and you gotta be willing to change with them. So I really do apologize for that. I suppose my punishment is that the second time around, life is much more difficult for me since I don't have any military units.
Io.
Okay, yeah, so last time I had a bunch of crossbowmen remaining. I also had a few knights. I think all 3 of my knights actually survived as well. So the first defense here might be very, very difficult now. I don't know where the extra units came from there. I didn't encounter them the first time. Yeah, but the key here then is to boom up our economy. But we do know at least what's going to happen, and we're armed with extra information since we played it before. So we'll just say that I threw on purpose to make this mission a little bit more interesting.
Sundjata. We must prepare for the attack.
I do know that there's a stone pile back here, and there are additional gold mines as well, and we will want to be leveraging the wildlife as well, like the hint said. Okay, so Nyani is sending us a bunch of spears, and we're getting our sheep stolen from us too. They're not even sheep, they're goats. Get the goats back.
Na bene, no, ancora.
Io, non ratatelo. Vai corre.
And we want to start thinking about advancing the castle age as well. We'll use scouts with bloodlines for now to protect ourselves.
Io. Na bene. Sei. Io.
And build a mill back here. Even though there's it's shrouded in darkness, it's actually not a problem because I already know that there's ostriches back there. We'll need a lot of food if we're planning on advancing to the castle age anytime soon. We've actually just spent what remains of our food here. Let's get 4 on wood, and everything else should be dedicated towards food since we have our 2 field age buildings now.
Io, no, ancora.
Okay, fighting under the TC will allow us to continue trading efficiently.
Chica.
And we might need to keep Sundjata home for defense soon. We need to get to the castle age ASAP. In fact, I'm probably going to start saving for it. And we will want to pick up a castle at some point too, so going over here would be good for us as well. I hate the fact that I'm idling my TC though. See, in the first mission, I had like lots of crossbowmen and 3 knights left, so defending my base early was much easier. And what I ended up actually doing was I built a second TC up here, which I still plan on doing, and I was able to defend with knights, which I know they're going to send at me eventually.
Inche. Aiwa. Ngapabu.
Let's send all these food guys to mine stone. And hopefully during that time period, we'll get enough stone to build a defensive castle to save ourselves. We might even need to delay the TC a little bit until that happens. The really important thing now is to make sure that we get enough food to start advancing the castle age. I will idle my TC here, even though it's a bit suboptimal. And then again, this whole setup's been somewhat suboptimal.
Nabena.
Okay, let's get to the castle age. And Sundjata, I don't know what else to say, man. Hopefully you can hold your own until we get there. He does luckily benefit from the blacksmith upgrades.
Inche. Akolan.
We'll use the TC with garrison villagers. And have Sundjata sit underneath, avoid the spearmen. Snipe down the spearmen if possible. Yeah, there's a massive set of enemies there. This will have to do. It's a bit scuffed, but it'll have to do. Now, luckily, we do have all these stone miners out here. Let's pick up stone mining. And the TC will clean up this first attack for us, but we absolutely must have knights out or a castle out by the time their knights show up. Otherwise, I'm finished. Sasso scouts in the castle age. So they actually arrived a little bit before me. And now I'm in the castle age, so I can send my villagers back to work. I'm gonna keep building more. Have my woodcutters build another town center.
Chika. Ngapabu. Aiwa. Inche.
And I just need to stall long enough until I can get a castle up. I will build a monastery first here, because I know there's a relic to pick up, and I can train monks. I really hope those villagers have not been idle for too long.
Chika. Aiwa. Nabena.
Let's train ourselves a knight here.
Inche. Io. Chika. Aiwa. Inche. Najana. Chika. Io.
There's the next attack incoming.
Najana.
Okay, this is okay. We're just stalling until we can get to our castle. Sundjata can finish these guys off. And, yep, we got enough for a castle, so after this wave, we'll be able to build the castle, hopefully. And they're still sending field age army at us, so no knights, which is good. No spearmen either. But man, their light cavalry take a lot of TC fire from us. Okay, avoid the spear.
Io. Ngapabu. Io. Inche. Aiwa. Naben. Ngapabu. Bayabala. Aiwa. Nudunziala.
Have you four. Build the castle at the front here.
Bayabala.
Nabena.
Ngapabu. Nudunziala.
Lost our scout, unfortunate. And so long as we get this castle up, we are more than okay. We autoed our TC for a long time, as well as our economy.
Io.
Inche janna.
Chico Madraziala. Aiwa.
That's okay. Got a couple knights out on defense.
Io. Najanna.
Our next 100 gold should probably go towards a monk.
Nabena. Inche. Aiwa. Io. Ngapabu. Bayabala.
I know there's some zebra over here. We'll use those to grab food and continue growing our eco here. We also should remember that we only have 75 pop space, so we don't need too many villagers. Let's build up our university now. We're actually low on wood.
Io. Nabena. Ngapabu.
These villas can go back to wood.
Inche.
You guys go for the zebra. Get some more knights in defense.
Io. Bayabala.
Let's build for that zebra. Yeah, look, now they're sending knights at us. You see that? That's right. Come down towards the castle. Let's grab fletching. Our castle will be fine, even though we don't have murder holes just yet. Let's grab ourselves that university.
Bayabala.
And pick up chain barding armor. As well. Oh, we still need that monk. Traded a couple knights out there for the defense. That's okay. We still need double bit axe here as well.
Io. Chica. Nudunziala. Inche. Nabena. Nudunziala. Inche.
Make that monk like we promised to. Pick up a couple more villagers. 40 villagers should be more than enough as eco. Grab double bit axe like we said we would, and pick up ballistics here, then murder holes. Now Malians actually research from the university really quickly. I like that a lot. It saves a lot of time, especially on ballistics, as well as chemistry if we go to the Imperial Age. And in campaigns, murder holes is quite nice as well. Now that we have this castle up, we're pretty much safe. We have almost nothing to fear. Grab that relic, bring it home.
Nabena. Io. Nudunziala.
Grab husbandry, iron casting, and pick up more knights. Malians also do get free gold mining. They used to get free gold shaft mining as well, I think, but now they don't. Yeah, now they don't. Bit of a shame, honestly,
Inche.
but it is what it is.
Chica. Io. Nudunziala. Nudunziala.
We'll pick up murder holes and produce a few more knights where we can. The next wave of incoming attackers should be secure soon. And they should break themselves on our knights.
Navena.
Now I know there is a secondary gold pile down here, so I will start mining from there soon. Knights are no trouble against these castles anymore. We'll grab Bodkin so that our castle's stronger.
Navena, chica.
Grab heavy plow as well. I'm actually going to wait for heavy plow to come through before I have these guys transition to farms.
Bayabala.
Grab Town Watch. Think about getting Wheelbarrow next as well. I basically have all the text that we're going to need here.
Bayabala.
We'll get 2 more stables to sustain our night production eventually.
Chica.
Io veo che la sai. Bravo.
Io sei nungolo de tela. Navena, ngapabu. Inchi nungolo de tela.
I'll be temporarily short on wood, but soon we'll only need wood for farms and nothing else.
Chica.
Let's actually send these knights over here as a counterattack in between waves.
Chicon. Inchi. Io.
There's more elephants there, but I don't think I'm going to take them.
Veo che la sai. Bravo. Io.
Chica.
Inchi. Navena. Chicon.
We'll grab Bosan next. And a couple more monks, as well as monk HP and monk speed with the extra gold that we have. That'll allow us to sustain our knights on the front line a little bit better. And a monk knights rams push is what I'm going to be going for. In between waves, of course. Come back for healing. And just for the memes, we can get Tigui as well. We won't be in any danger, and the tech is nice, I guess. Because, oops, let's fend off this attack first. The tech is nice to have because it gives your town centers some more beefy defense. But it's really not necessary. And I think Tigui's actually low on my priority list right now. It's late. Cut me some slack.
Bayabala, chica. Bayabala.
Io.
Okay, one more stable here. Then masonry for our castle. Still need wheelbarrow as well to improve our farmers.
Inchi. Bravo.
Inchi na janna. Bayabala. Bayabala. Navena. Bayabala.
Navena.
Io.
We're floating tons of gold.
Bayabala. Inchi. Bayabala.
Inchi. Bravo. Chicon.
Let's grab wheelbarrow now. We can do handcart later. And yeah, ordinarily I'd be doing more scouting as well. But I already know what the enemy base looks like. Fortunately or unfortunately. Because I scouted it literally 45 minutes ago, but then I lost the recording.
Io. Non vado che la sai. Umadra.
There's going to be a palisade gate here. We smash the palisade gate. That will give us easy access to the town. And we just run away, recover at the castle. The next wave's incoming soon anyway. Get our monks in for heals. 2 more monks ought to be good. And you know what? Let's go cheeky. Let's have our monks get in and start converting their buildings too. Wouldn't that be fun? Repair up this castle. Get more knights. Are there any texts that we're missing? Let's do farm reseed. This is all good. This is all fine. I guess we can get town patrol. Get a couple more rams out. Oh, our villager died. Rip. You guys break on our castles while we continue producing rams. And sure, why not? Let's pick up herbal medicine. Why not? We got the gold to burn, right? I don't actually think we got our mining techs, so let's do that. I'm actually just gonna park Sundjata like up here so he's never in any trouble. Send this knight back for healing. All these other knights, get in there. Get more rams. And bust this position open. Cool, we're pop cap now. And we can just start streaming knights in and win. As long as we don't lose these monks, we should be in very, very nice shape. Let's see if we get a couple more monks in on the action. Look, now the barracks belongs to us.
Va bene.
Lost a couple monks. No biggie. Our rams are still alive. We want the stable. Yep. Now we can produce knights from their base. Isn't that just grand? focus on bringing down their ranges too.
Io.
Inchi.
Bills can actually go to gold here.
Janna.
Oh, this monk's literally 1 HP. Have these ramps start knocking out a TC. And rebuild our military buildings forward here. Prefer that you guys attack units over the houses or the mining camp even. It's another stable in their base converted to our side. Treat you for healing. And keep busting down these military production buildings here.
Bayabala. Io. Numero de tela.
Guess I don't have enough wood production to sustain all my ram and farm maintenance. But it's okay. We've already won the level basically. And oh, actually, I think they're deleting their own buildings now. So we should, yep. Victory should be ours very soon.
This will surely slow them down, but we should still get out of here quickly. Soon Sumanguru's men will swarm this region looking for you.
Nice. All right, so second time around, still just as easy. Adding the monks expedited the process somewhat. Cool first level. It's not super hard. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say at the end.
Soso warriors from the far north had overrun the capital on the river, slaughtered the new king and all of the royal family, and claimed the land of the Mandinka for their lord, Sumanguru. Sundjata barely escaped the raiding parties ravaging his homeland. As the only survivor with a claim to the Mandinka throne, Sundjata would never truly be safe. Sundjata knew that he had to bide his time and hide from the Soso spies until he was strong enough to strike back.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, so again, it's the first level of campaign, so it's quite easy. Even though I kind of blundered and threw away all my units the second time around getting to the city, I was able to defend pretty easily. Getting a castle up early for this kind of level is always helpful. And after that, it's just a matter of leisurely busting your way in. There's lots and lots of gold on the map. This gold pile is actually guarded by a few units, but they probably deleted them before the game ended. And you're really not in danger of running out of resources. You should be able to stockpile tons and tons of resources after you start going on the offensive and win rather easily. While you're in their base, I would prioritize either converting or destroying their stables. The most problematic units from the Soso Scouts are their knights. Everything else is not really threatening. They don't really make anything good from their barracks. The few spearmen that they get are not really going to be a threat against your knights. And knights beat archers and skirmishers quite easily in low numbers. So yeah. Anyway, future videos should be recorded on the enhanced graphics now. Until then, my name has been The Clever Fool. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.